Welcome to Teacher Ronica channel. Please subscribe to get all our videos. Unit 11, Lesson 4, 6, 7, and 8, Student Book pages 72, 74, 75, and 76. By the end of this video, the student should be able to read a text about a girl's day, to organize a text to sort events into their groups, to ask and answer question about what you do on vacation, to answer question based on a bar graph, to recognize and produce the letter sound I, to write words with the letters I, E, and Y. Open your student book page 72, exercise number 1. Look, listen, and read. I'm Judy. On school days, I get up at 6:30. I walk to school. I usually have sandwiches for lunch. I sometimes go to the playground at 4 o'clock. I never sleep late. I like weekends. I have breakfast at 8:30. I usually go swimming at 11 o'clock. I sometimes play with my friends. I go to bed at 8 o'clock. Now, listen again to the audio and follow with me. I'm Judy. On school days, I get up at 6:30. I walk to school. I usually have sandwiches for lunch. I sometimes go to the playground at 4 o'clock. I never sleep late. I like weekends. I have breakfast at 8:30. I usually go swimming at 11 o'clock. I sometimes play with my friends. I go to bed at 8 o'clock. Now pause the video and read the text several times by yourself. Now, after you read the text, I want you to look at exercise number 2. You have to draw the time for each activity Judy do. So, Judy's day, school days, at what time she gets up. So, get up, let's search the text. I get up at 6:30. So, how we will draw the clock? So, 6:30. So, the short arm will be on. What's the hour we have? 6. So, the short arm will be at 6. And half. What about half? Half is the long arm. So, half will be at 6. So, both the arms of the clock will be at 6. Excellent. At what time does Judy have lunch? Do you know at what time? I usually have sandwiches for lunch. So, do we know the time when Judy have lunch? No, we don't know. You can do the time you like, whatever it is. Okay, after that we have go to the playground. So, at what time does Judy go to the playground? Let's read together. I sometimes go to the playground at 4 o'clock. So, at what time? Excellent. 4 o'clock. So, the short arm will be at 4. Excellent. And what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. So, the long arm will be at what? At 12. Excellent. So, the long arm will be at 12 and the short arm will be at 4. Okay, what about the weekends? At what time does Judy have breakfast? Let's read together. I like weekends. I have breakfast at 8:30. So at what time? 8:30. Well done. So the short arm will be at, excellent, 8. And the long arm will be at, we have it, 8:30. So half. The long arm will be at what? Which number? 6. Well done. After that we have go to bed. I sometimes play with my friends. I go to bed at 8 o'clock. So at what time does Judy go to bed? Excellent. 8 o'clock. Can you draw the 8 o'clock by your own? Okay. The short arm will be at 8. And the long arm will be, excellent, 12. The last thing we have, go swimming. So at what time does Judy go swimming? Let's read together. I usually go swimming at 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock, the short arm will be at 11. And the long arm will be at 12. Excellent. So when we say o'clock, always the long arm will be at 12. And when we say half, the long arm will be always at 6. Well done. Now pause the video and check your answer. Open page 74. Look at the pictures. What can you see? In the first one, what is this place? Excellent. It's a restaurant. And the next picture, what can you see in the next picture? Yes, we can see, and what is this building? It's a fort. Now you will listen to audio about what I do on vacation. You must listen and circle the correct picture. Then draw the correct time on the clock. Exercise number 1. Listen and circle the correct picture. Draw the time. I never go to school on vacation. I usually go to the beach. I like the sea. We sometimes go to a fort. It's fun. I never go to bed early. I usually go to bed at 9:15. Now listen to the audio again and circle the correct picture. I never go to school on vacation. I usually go to the beach. I like the sea. We sometimes go to a fort. It's fun. I never go to bed early. I usually go to bed at 9:15. So now, what is the right picture? Is it the restaurant or the second picture? Excellent. The second picture. So circle now the second picture where you can see the sea and the fort. What about the time? Did you recognize what time you can draw on the clock? Let's listen again and draw the clock. I never go to school on vacation. We usually go to the beach. I like the sea. We sometimes go to a fort. It's fun. I never go to bed early. I usually go to bed at 9:15. So now, what is the time you're gonna draw on the clock? 9:15. So, the short arm of the hour, it will be on which number? Excellent, 9. What about quarter? Quarter, it will be the long arm, pointing to which number? Excellent, 3. So quarter means that the long arm will be pointing to 3. Well done. Now pause the video and check your answer. Exercise number 2. Circle, draw, and write. Let's read the words in the blue box. Always, always, usually, usually, often, often, sometimes, sometimes, never, never. So, look at the pictures. What are these? So, the first picture, what can you see there? Yes, I can see kids who are sitting. Where the place they are sitting? Is it a library? Is it a school? Okay, what about the next picture? It's a playground. Excellent. And the next picture? Restaurant. And the next? Fort. And the last one? Beach. Excellent. So, can you tell me what do you do in the vacation? I will tell you about myself. In the vacation, I never go to school. Okay, what else I do on vacation? On vacation, I usually go to the beach. So now, I want you to answer question number 1 and question number 2 using the words and the pictures you have in this exercise. So number 1, what do you do when you go on vacation? So write whatever you do when you go on vacation. Number 2, what time do you go to bed on vacation? So write at what time you go to bed and draw the clock. Open page 75. Look at the picture. What can you see? Excellent. So, I can see a boy who is sleeping on his bed. Okay, let's read exercise number 1. What we have to do here? Exercise number 1. Look at the bar graph and complete the sentences. What is a bar graph? What you have here, do you see the 2 lines? A line which is written on it from 1 to 10. What is this line for? It's written students. So this line has numbers for students. What about the other line? 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30, and 9. What are these? These are time. So now, that's called a bar graph. What do we know from this bar graph? From this bar graph, you will know how many students sleep at what time. So now, let's look at 7 o'clock. How many students sleep at 7 o'clock? Let's count the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 yellow boxes. So, number 1, 5 students go to bed at 7 o'clock. Let's do number 2. How many students go to bed at 9 o'clock? Where is 9 o'clock? Let's look. It's the brown column. How many boxes do we have in this brown column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many students sleep at 9 o'clock? Right, 7. Number 3. Most students go to bed at... What is the meaning of most? Most of the students, the more. Which column is the longest column? The blue one. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 students sleep at what time? At 7:30. So number 3, most students go to bed at what time? 7:30. Excellent. Okay, number 4. The same number of students go to bed at 8 o'clock, and so now we have two columns which are equal. We have 8 o'clock and what about which one has the same number of students? Excellent. 8:30. Okay, 8:30. How do we say 8:30? Half past 8. Half past 8. What about exercise number 3? Most students go to bed at, we said 7:30, right? If I want to say it in another way, what I will say it? Half past 7. Excellent. Now pause the video and check your answer. Open page 76. What is the title we have here? Learn phonics with Busy Bee. So, as we know, what is the meaning of phonics? It's the sound of letters. The sound we are gonna learn today is the sound I. So, let's do exercise number 1. Listen, point, and say. Time. Repeat it with me. Time. So, what are the letters who are giving me the sound of I? The I and E. Do you remember the magic E? It's I, then consonant, then E. As here we have time. Okay, the other letters which give me the same sound, I is IE, as in pie. Also, we have another letter which gives us the same sound, which is I. What is it? Y. Excellent. As in fly. So now, listen and say the word with me again. Time. Pie. Fly. Well done. Let's do exercise number 2. Underline IE and Y. Say the words. Kite. Tie. Sky. Excellent. So now don't forget to underline the letters we have to underline. Exercise number 3. Write and say. What are the words we have in the yellow box? Time. Sky. Pie. So number 1. I like. What do we have in the picture here? I like pie. Excellent. Number 2. The kites fly in the. What can you see in the picture? The kites fly in the sky. Number 3. What I'm asking for, what I have in the picture? What's the time? Well done. Thank you for watching the video and see you the next time.